Tyreek Rogers, and it's a song written and performed for Wakana by Tyreek Rogers. So enjoy.
Just one time for your mind. For this flight, you were just in time. For Wakana, we about to hold it down. The crown jewel, come and take a look around. Just one time for your mind. For this flight, you were just in time. For Wakana, we about to hold it down. The crown jewel, come and take a look around. First off, the products honestly gonna speak for themselves. If you would just in me out, I'm trying to bring you the wealth. All her selfish to me, to try and keep for myself. We about to run out of stock, ain't gonna be nothing on shelf. And cannabis can be struggling from up and down, right and left.
No drugs.
My brothers in there, you know this market is hot. It's like the oven in here. Before you turning me down, ask yourself, how do you feel? Let me know. Tell me how you feel. Let me know how you feel. Tell me how you feel. Let me know how you feel. And we won't have to cry no more. Back pain in my crown. And we won't have to cry no more. It'll all be over. Tell me how you feel. Let me know how you feel. And we won't have to cry no more. Back pain in my crown. And we won't have to cry no more. It's been a long time coming and a long way to go. You gotta catch up with the plane, cause it ain't moving slow. So keep up, we in the sky. You just gotta reach up and see what the talk is all about. It's not just word of mouth, the spark of flame, we on fire.
Well, Tyreek is one talented brother. So I enjoy hearing that song. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna go back just a little bit of a ways because I want you to see a brother that has this beard. And I want you to know his story. It's right here. So you all can see this brother. Can you all see his beard? Y'all can mute and unmute and just let me know what you see. Yeah. This is Minister Mooney. And Minister Mooney is a cancer survivor. So if you hear the word cancer, you know that people generally lose all of their hair, which he had done. That beard is a Wakana beard. That tells you how our product works in terms of growing hair, regrowing hair. That's beautiful. So now I want to share with you our C-suite. These are our 4 pillars of Wakana. We are considered the crown jewel of CBD because we are the top. You see they're in their gold dresses just looking marvelous. So the first pillar is Dr. Rita J. McGuire, MD. She is our chief medical officer. She is our pillar of health. She's a 30-year OB-GYN, so she's delivered about 9,000 babies. That's our pillar of health. Then we've got Dr. Patricia Van Pelt. She's a seated United States senator in Chicago. She's also a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ. She's our chief financial officer, and she is our pillar of wealth. Next, we have the beautiful Melissa Boston. She is our CEO, and she is also our upline. So we are blessed to have the CEO as our upline. She is the pillar of legacy. Melissa fired her boss at just 33 years of age. She was making high 6 figures, and she was ready to strike out on her own. She let them know that she was getting ready to strike out on her own. Of course, they didn't want her to go, but she had to go, and she had to do her own thing. And I'm so thankful to God that she did, because she created this company called Wakana. Next, we have Phyllis Nash. She's our chief scientific officer. Chief sales officer, and she is known as the pillar of freedom. She's also known as the midwife of Wakana because she births freedom in so many people. She'll hold your hand, and she'll also snatch you by the collar. So she is our pillar of freedom and our chief sales officer. So again, we are the crown jewel of CBD. You need to watch out for us because we're coming. We're about making a movement. And I want to share the vision of Wakana. We exist to help end the negative stigma that has caused communities around the world to suffer and lose out on the health and wealth benefits of the cannabis plant. And our mission, we are the catalyst to stir a movement that inspires people to confidently move into the legal space as entrepreneurs, formulators, and investors, evoking the courage and strength of people to take back their health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. So Wakana, this slide is old because Wakana is now a $5 million company in cumulative sales. And this 4 was done maybe, I guess, the end of last year. But we just had our second anniversary in April, and we are now a $5 million company. So the Farm Bill 2014 versus 2018. One of the goals of the 2014 Farm Bill was to generate and protect research into hemp. And under the 2018 Farm Bill, hemp is treated like any other agricultural commodity in many ways. This is an important point. So while there are provisions that heavily regulate hemp, this legislation makes hemp a mainstream crop. And being legal now with 0.3% of THC is what they can put in product to make it legal. So the cannabis industry is booming. It has gone from illegal to now essential. You see the Rolling Stones magazine? I don't read the Rolling Stones, but I do read AARP. And I know that on the AARP, they had a huge cannabis leaf on the front of the AARP. And that's because people over 50 are getting into the cannabis boom. And this says on Rolling Stones how CBD became the unexpected star of legalized pot. And in another article, it says America's white-only weed boom, and how Black people are being shut out of America's weed boom. And that's what they're trying to do. I mean, you saw in the video that Tyreek put together that, you know, our people have been marginalized, have been, you know, thrown in jail, have, you know, done everything because of this illegal product. And now it's gone from illegal to essential. Right now, the CBD industry is in the billions. It is a $7 billion industry right now in 2021. And this article says the CBD market could reach $20 billion by 2024, says a new study. And I read an even further study that says in 7 years, it'll be $130 billion. That's a lot of money. And we right now have an opportunity to get a foothold in this industry for a little of no money. If you look at a marijuana dispensary, you could pay $1 million to get started. Who has $1 million? Or who can get a loan for $1 million? I don't know anybody who could do that. But with Wakana, they take away all that red tape. And I'll share that with you as we go through the presentation. By rounding up and joining with Wakana, you are participating in billion-dollar industries around the globe. So global sales revenue is what we're talking about. By partnering up with Wakana, you are able to take part in the $288 billion weight loss industry, the $3.4 trillion wellness industry, the $87 billion hair care industry, the $190 billion skincare industry, the $20 billion essential oils industry, and I already mentioned the $7 billion CBD industry, which is what we're in. So what is CBD? CBD is cannabidiol, and it's a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. So out of the more than 85 different cannabinoids, it's the second most common, next to delta-9, cannabidiol, or THC. So unlike THC, CBD is non-psychotropic and produces the health without the high. So we have a full spectrum product, we have organic methods, and we have third-party tested. So I want you to listen to this presentation. There are going to be a couple of clues in here. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions and you might win some gummies, so pay close attention.
What if the life you've always imagined was within your reach? Imagine the rare opportunity to be positioned in front of an industry that still has a product just like water every human being on the planet needs to maintain itself, but yet still in its infancy, virtually unknown to most of the world. An opportunity that until now has been unattainable for the masses. Cannabidiol, also known as CBD, is a natural concentrate found in different strains of the cannabis plant. Unlike THC, the most common cannabinoid found in the marijuana plant, CBD is non-psychotropic and therefore doesn't cause the euphoric high. The CDC reported that more than 50 million Americans deal with chronic pain on a daily basis. This pain epidemic has led to the overprescribing of opioids. They represent 67% of all medications prescribed. Opioids were never meant for long-term use, and now the statistics show on average 130 people per day are dying from them. Although it was federally illegal and classified as more dangerous than opioids, recently the 2018 Farm Bill has declassified industrial hemp with less than 0.3% THC, making it federally legal in all 50 states. Hemp is a plant that has been cultivated for more than 10,000 years. CBD is the most common cannabinoid in the hemp plant. Our first Bible and US flag were made from it. Now we see hempcrete, which is already in use to build toxic-free and safe houses that are flame and pest resistant. Just listen to what this administrative law judge reported. Nearly all medicines have toxic, potentially lethal effects, but marijuana is not such a substance. There is no record in the extensive medical literature describing a proven documented cannabis-induced fatality. Judge Francis L. Young. Forbes recently published an article that stated 51% of seniors who tried CBD oil reported an improved quality of life. Rolling Stone magazine hails CBD as the unexpected star of legalized pot. Experts predict that over the next few years, the average household will spend more than $700 a month on cannabis-derived products. This demand will push legal sales of CBD alone to more than $22 billion by the year 2022. The total cannabis industry over the next few years could exceed more than $100 billion. This emerging industry is viewed as the modern-day equivalent of the opportunity Silicon Valley represented decades ago. In fact, one of the most prestigious Ivy League schools, Wharton School of Business, just formed a Wharton Cannabis Business Club. Experts believe this will be the greatest transformation of wealth in our lifetime. In addition to creating more than 1 million jobs, the industry will create numerous opportunities. It is reported that 1 out of 3 women are interested in getting involved in the cannabis industry. Our interests range from careers and businesses to personal use for skincare, better sex, and cannabis-infused dining experiences. In fact, more than 90% of women were interested in learning how to use cannabis for medicinal purposes. CBD and medical marijuana is the path to unlocking health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. Our company is Wakana, and we launched on April 20th, 2019 by 4 African-American women who have had tremendous success in business and throughout their corporate careers with over $100 million of combined sales. Millions of minorities' lives have been destroyed because of marijuana. Over the last 18 months, these ladies have helped create a multi-million-dollar cannabis company, assisting over 5,000 minorities to join the industry. Let our team of experts help you move into the legal space as an entrepreneur, cannabis chef, formulator, and/or investor. The opportunities in this space are unlimited. Nothing is growing faster than cannabis. More than 60 stocks soared past 1,000%, and one grew 130,000. Cannabis is going mainstream, with CVS and Walgreens jumping in the CBD space, along with well-known wealthy businessmen and politicians owning the majority of the marijuana farms and dispensaries. Did you know that a marijuana dispensary could cost you millions of dollars? Learn how you can bypass the red tape meant to keep minorities out of this industry. We can show you how to launch a business with CBD-infused drinks and edibles, focusing on the hottest trends in the cannabis industry with the biggest returns. Ask about our pathway to ownership that allows the average person to get involved as an owner. We provide opportunities to create generational wealth. Imagine being on the ground floor of a company that is destined to make a global impact around the world. We are Wakana, what you've imagined.
Wow, wow, wow. All right. Now I'm going to do a giveaway. You can either unmute or put it in the chat. I need you to put it in the chat. In order to win, you need to put it in the chat. Everybody likes to give away, get a giveaway. So I want you to put in the chat right now. I want to see that everybody knows how to use it. I want you to say, I want to win. I'm going to stop sharing because I need to see who's on here and I need to see who wants to win. If you want to win some gummies tonight, say, I want to win. Jump over in chat. I want to win. I want to win. If anybody wants to win any gummies. And you know that the dispensary owners can't win. So nobody wants to win? If nobody wants to win gummies, we can just skip over this part. Oh, I see one person want to win. Only one person wants to win. Nobody else wants to win?
Nobody. Justin, you're gonna want to enter.
I see somebody last name Farrow. Do you want to win? Nobody else wants to win? Bobby, you told me your people like free stuff.
That's what I thought.
They don't want to win. I see only Melody Barnes. Melody, where are you calling from? What state?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas, Nevada wants to win. She wants to win. Okay. Look, Melody, you might win these gummies.
Hey now, Kim, you don't you want to win, Kim?
I do. The audio keeps going in and out.
No, can you pull up the chat? Can you go to the chat?
I don't know how to do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna just ask the question then, and we might have a couple of winners. I'm just gonna ask the question. Okay, let me go back to share now. So I'm gonna go back to share because Melody, you'll be able to tell me. Share my screen. All right, here's my question. And if you know the answer, the first person to answer it wins the gummies. Does CBD make you high?
No.
That was Kim.
So Kim, you are correct. Right on, Kim. Kim wanted to win some gummies, and that is absolutely correct. So you can get with the person who invited you on, and you can tell her what kind of gummies you want. I'm going to tell about the products in just a moment, but congratulations, because CBD cannot make you high. So thank you for paying attention. So we're gonna learn some things and unlearn some things, because I have to be the first one to throw myself under the bus. I thought you could get high off of CBD. I thought I could go to jail behind CBD. I thought I didn't want anything to do with CBD until I found out that THC is different from CBD. They're different cannabinoids. So THC has a psychoactive effect. It stimulates receptors in the brain's pleasure center. It also releases a higher than normal level of dopamine, and it creates a high. Whereas CBD, on the other hand, is non-intoxicating. It stimulates receptors in the brain that regulates pain, perception, anxiety, nausea, and more. And the medical application includes an anti-inflammatory and pain relief. So I want you to screenshot this slide because it's a very important slide. And if anybody ever asks you, what's the difference in marijuana versus CBD, you can see marijuana has THC in it. The very first column is the THC column, and you can see only 3 leaves. If you look at the CBD column, you see all the columns filled in except 3. So that tells you the magnificent properties that are in CBD. It might help reduce pain. It reduces nausea and vomiting. It's shown to increase bone growth. It's anti-tumor. It may improve psoriasis. It helps reduce seizures. It slows your bacterial growth, relieves anxiety, benefits the nervous system, benefits the arteries. It reduces inflammation. There are just so many things. Improves muscle spasms and might help with psychosis. So you can take a look or screenshot this slide so you know all of the great benefits of the CBD part of the plant. So God created us all with an endocannabinoid system, and your endocannabinoid system is made up of these 5 systems: your heart, your eyes, your lung, your brain, your liver, your kidney, your bowels, your stomach, your skin, and your teeth. So he knew what we needed in our body, and he knows how to get us in homeostasis, and he has given us a natural product to go in our bodies that our bodies can feed our receptors with this CBD. So now we get to the star of the show, and the star of the show are our products, the amazing things that we have that have the CBD in them that helps get our bodies back into homeostasis. Michelle, are you on? Angie sent me a message and said, will you have Michelle to do the products again? She said she took a gummy and had a drink, so she is offline. So Michelle, if you can unmute yourself and just share. And before you do, I want to let everyone know that the reason I am here, the reason I know anything about Wakana is because of Michelle. Michelle is my upline and she hails from the great state of Texas. And she introduced me to Wakana and I went to a party and absolutely loved everything I saw. Michelle is a sapphire in the company and she is one of my dear friends. So Michelle, with that, you can take away our products.
Okay, can you hear me?
I do.
Oh, okay, good. I have earphones or my earplugs on, so I just want to make sure you can hear me.
You're talking
Well,
really low.
everybody, I'm so glad to see. Okay, let me see if I can do the volume up in here just a little bit then. Can you hear me now? Better?
Yeah,
Can you hear
it's
me
still
better
low,
now?
but it's okay.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, our products. We have wonderful products with Wakana. I wanted to share with you, because it's not on there, our mango body oil. This is one of my favorite products. Can you see that? It has 500 milligrams of CBD in it. And I used to have cramps really bad in my legs at night. And I use this product every night after I shower or take my bath. I rub down with it. And I have not had cramps since I started using this product 2 years ago. So it has been a wonderful, wonderful product. And it even smells good. You go to bed smelling good and sexy. Okay.
That's
all
very
right.
nice.
Now, I don't.
I'm pulling it back up.
I don't
wanted
see
to
your
see you because
screen
I
burn
thought
with the. You want to see me?
yes,
Okay.
I thought you were pulling up your
Okay, so we have
products.
lots of pulling up my products.
I said I thought
okay.
you pulled up your
Anyway.
product.
Oh no, I didn't. I'm sorry. In our CBD line, we have several different lines of the CBD products. We have tinctures, gummies, rubs, hair products, but our skin products, fabulous. If you ever want to feel real good, and us women, you know how we are. When we feel after we've had our shower and bath, we want to feel our skin to feel nice. We have our a line of sensual creams that you can use, different flavors, different smells, whatever your choice is. Hey, you can make it. Our essential oils are wonderful. Our weight loss products are just great. Our fat belly brew is amazing. I don't even drink coffee, and I drink it every morning, and it has had wonderful, wonderful results. The bitters help detox the body, because before we can ever try to lose weight or improve our health, we've got to detox the bad stuff out. So the bitters is a 4-day regimen. You use that, you detox the body, then you're ready to go into doing whatever you're into the products for. If you need weight loss, or if you just need a little help with inflammation, clearing out inflammation to keep down the pain in your body, it will do that. Our wellness immune products, like I told them, I used that this past weekend when I went to Hawaii. I used that nasal spray before I got on the plane, because I was still skeptical about being in the close quarters with all those different people, but it worked miracles. Got to the hotel, brushed my teeth, put a little drops on there, and honey, I felt like $1 million woman again. So our products are very good. Hand sanitizer, I love the hand sanitizer. You know how some hand sanitizers make you use it and it's sticky. Not Wakana. I loved it. I used it on the plane the whole trip, because it's a 9-hour flight. But that Wakana, it never got sticky, and you felt like you were really knocking out germs when you actually used it. SOS hair product, a 5-step program, a product. I've used it. I've started using it since I cut my hair and gone natural. Gonna see how this works for me, but it has been great. Our power products, we have our power products that have 0.3% THC in them. If you have to be drug tested, then you want to stay away from the power products and use simply the pure. The pure products will have white labels, and the THC products will have the black labels. Our gummies, our flowers, we have flowers, smokables, all those are 0.3% THC in them. We have water solubles. We have the 500 milligram tincture. Oh my God, the spices are wonderful. I use spices every day, and I know Bird loves spices because she always show me her food and how she uses her spices, but the spices are wonderful. The butter, I use the butter to saute my veggies for my eggs in the morning to make me a little omelet. I use it in all my food. Anything that you would use salt and pepper in, you can use your seasoning. And some of them give a little more kick than others. Your gummies are great. We have our pure gummies, broad spectrum gummies that don't have the THC in them. Our black label power gummies have the 3 THC in them. So if you're drug tested, you want to stay with the pure line. The Delta 8, oh my God, they are fabulous. They will smooth you out for the night, for sleep. The products, if you when you take it, it says on the bottle. Everybody say, well, why does it have 4 different things that it do in there? It will it will get from the THC what it needs. If you need sleep, help with your sleep, they'll give you the help with your sleep, or your sexual side, your KLJ. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. We've heard Angela speak a lot about that one tonight. But the gummies are powerful. They are wonderful. They taste good, and they work well.
Awesome. Let me just, in Angie's stead, Angie's not on. She just sent me a text that she had to jump off. Angie would talk about the KOJ. It stands for King of the Jungle. She always says, move over, Viagra. We don't need you anymore. One of the reasons for ED is because of inflammation buildup, and you're not as strong in your member as you want to be. But I hear that when you take this King of the Jungle, it reduces inflammation, which causes blood to flow. And when the blood is flowing, everything is working to optimal effects. And one brother said that he felt like he was 25 again from using the King of the Jungle. I think 15, it comes in a count of 15 for the bottle. You take one and you don't need Viagra or anything else. It's a great night. And so the essential oils, I'll just jump in, Michelle. We have the eucalyptus oil, the frankincense, the lemon oil, tea tree oil, peppermint oil, and black seed. You can either use these as tinctures or you can use them in diffusers, but they just create an atmosphere of just pure bliss. You know, just smelling these things. The black seed oil is great, a healthy oil. The peppermint oil just will open all of your sinuses and your pores. I can just leave it in my pocketbook and untwist it and smell it a few times, and it feels like it just goes from my nose down to my toes. It's just a nice, refreshing, soothing feeling. The lemon oil makes you feel like you're on the tropics someplace. You know, I think the only one that you don't ingest is the eucalyptus oil, but everything else you can. Awesome, awesome essential oils. Michelle already talked about the immune defense. So now we're going to do another giveaway. If you are on and you want to win, I want you to put in the chat you want to win. If you just want to say it out loud, unmute yourself and say, I want to win, because I'm going to ask another question. And the first person to answer that question, usually I do it in the chat, but if you all aren't able to get in the chat, we're going to do it live and loud. So if you're able to put it in the chat, the first person who answers in the chat is going to win the gummies. All right, here's the question. How much THC is in our power gummies? Wakana power gummies. How much THC is in our power gummies? Anybody have an answer for that? I can't see any of the answers. Melody, need you to unmute and help me out.
Nobody answered in the chat.
Just so nobody wants free gummies. Look, I can keep all the gummies.
Okay.
All kinds of gummies.
No, Kim, I'm sorry, that wasn't
I say
the correct
zero.
answer. No, she said in the power gummies.
Okay.
I'm thinking about the
And
pure.
the power gummies.
Oh,
I
the
got
power
these gummy
gummies.
samples. And I said it one time and the video said it one time. Nobody knows. I got to keep all my gummies. Okay.
Y'all better come back next time.
Look, I'll bring it back
She
next
is
time.
the thing
I might have to have me a gummy or two tonight. The answer is 0.3%. That is the legal amount of THC that's in our power gummies, 0.3%. Okay, well, that gets us down close to the end of the presentation, pretty close. There are generally three types of people that we meet when we do these Zoom meetings. And we want to first thank the person who invited you in. So in the chat, if you want to just thank that person, you can do that. But we usually have the first person is a supporter. Somebody's going to come just because you said, my boy Bobby's doing something. Let me jump on here and see what he's doing. Or my girl Melody invited me. Let me see what Melody's doing. First lady's invited me. I'm going to go. Vern invited me, John had invited me, Tammy invited me, Lewis invited me, whoever invited you. So we want to thank them for inviting you. And that person is usually going to make a purchase to support them because they've sent you their link. So their hope is that you will purchase from their website, from their dispensary. They have an online dispensary that they'd love for you to support them. The second person is somebody who says, I like what I see, and I might want to host a party and get some free product. Bobby, if you could in the chat retype your message, because if people weren't on when you typed it, they're not going to be able to go back and see what was there. But I love that message. I love that language. So put that back in the chat because somebody might want to host a party with you and get some free products.
Okay.
And then the third is somebody who says, I like everything I've seen. I like the 4 pillars. I even like Tyreek's song. I like all the products. I want some gummies. I want some tinctures. I want some stuff and I want it for free. And I want to get paid and I want to get people healthy. So I want to create health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. You just simply click that gold key on the person who invited you to this Zoom tonight. You click that gold key and you'll be able to find out all the things that you can get for being a dispensary owner with Wakana. So if it's a party you're interested in, you can have a Jamaican theme night. You can have a Girls and Pearls, or whatever you want to name it as a theme. But this is a Jamaican party. They've infused it with some of the hempranium, the power hempranium, and all you do is 3 drips in your food, and you can make it a healthy meal, a much healthier meal, and win some gummies or other products. Or the third person, like myself, I clicked on that gold key, and I became a dispensary owner and earned great extra income. So that health, wealth, legacy, and freedom is right here for me. 7 ways to earn income. When you go to work every day, you may go to work and you get your check every week or every 2 weeks. Once you get that check, it's done. Not with Wakana. With Wakana, you can earn 7 different ways. I'm not going to go into all the ways, but you can earn money on your dispensary. You can earn money by just sharing your dispensary with somebody who becomes a dispensary owner themselves. They can share it with somebody, and so on and so on. It's like 7 levels deep. But you can get paid for recruiting, you can get paid for online sales, you can get paid doing a vending event. There's just so many different ways to get paid. The full crown jewel, if you heard the video, they said it could cost you $1 million to get a marijuana dispensary, but a CBD, a crown jewel dispensary with Wakana is only $998. It's a $2,000 value. It's by far the best value that we have. It includes the party plan pack. It includes 2 personal use dispensaries, 1 broker key activation, 2 Wakana University. And I say Wakana University with a big smile because I am a certified Wakanapreneur. For Mother's Day, my son went and got my certificate framed. I haven't gotten it on the wall yet because I love showing it every time I do one of these parties. Because I've gone to Wakana University. So WU, right on, right on.
Yay!
You advanced to
That's
Sapphire
neato,
Pacific.
neato.
Thank you. Your sponsor earns $200 when you buy this $9.98 packet. And Michelle is my sponsor. I didn't care that she earned $200. I just wanted to show all my people, all my friends, everybody that I could find. I wanted to share Wakana with them because I had to unlearn that I couldn't get high from CBD, but I could get healthy, bring my body back into homeostasis the way God created it to be. So you can get bonuses from $5 to $50 paid up to 7 levels. You can, this is an optional product pack, and there's no traditional business startup fees. You can enroll in our 30-day free test drive only if money is an issue. So Wakana University admission is $199, and you get 2 of those with a full crown jewel. You also get social media marketing, building a customer base, money in edibles, cannabis investing, CBD 101, compliance, and compensation. If $998 is just too much money that you just don't have laying around right now, you can get started for $219. All you have to do is name your dispensary. $219 gets you a millennial or a stimulus packet. It's a $500 value, so you would get about $200 in product, and Wakana University is $199 all by itself. So $219, you're getting Wakana University and product. You want product. You want to be a product of the product. I'm going to share some testimonies from other dispensary owners in just a moment. Your sponsor earns $40, and your bonuses are between $4 and $20, paid up to 7 levels, and you get the party invitations. So again, online, we're paid 20 to 50% on our CV or commissionable volume from your online store. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to, stack up a whole bunch of products, but you'll still get between 20 and 50%. So you can earn money without holding inventory. You earn 20 to 50%. It's free shipping on orders $75 or more, but our pillars are so incredible. Our CEO is so amazing. Melissa Boston said during this pandemic, we are gonna give free shipping to everyone who spends at least $50 with us, not 75. She's awesome, we love her. Our products are affordable, natural, and organic. Where do you find affordable, natural, and organic all in the same sentence? Wakana. So I told you about $998, I told you about $219. Only if money is an absolute issue, which means you have $0, but you still want to get a foothold in this industry, you want to take advantage of whatever you can to get yourself health, wealth, legacy, and freedom, you can take our 30-day free test drive, which means you can name your store, collect money, and get certified within 30 days for free. So the Wakana difference, you can say no to huge startup fees, no website hosting fees, no auto ships required, no balancing of legs, no quotas, no shipping costs over $50, compensation plan designed not just for the top 1%, but what you can say yes to is phenomenal customer service, a shared revenue pool, a willable business, unlimited income potential, being your own boss, more time with your family, and a balanced compensation plan. We just love it. So again, I'm going to sum up the 3 ways to get started. The $998 is by far the very best value that Wakana has to offer, and that is a full crown jewel dispensary. Or you can get a stimulus or millennial package for $219, or a free look only if money is an absolute obstacle standing in your way of your greatness. So that concludes the Wakana portion of the presentation. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to invite Bobby to jump on. I think he has a guest that he wants to introduce. And I want to ask before you do that, if there are any questions of Wakana before we turn it over to Bobby. Any questions on anything you saw tonight?
So anybody got any questions on here about anything that you have seen? So I guess nobody has any questions.
I hope that means that they've gotten all their information. That it was enough, so they know whether they're a 1, 2, or 3, and they'll get back with the person who invited them and share whether you're a 1, 2, or 3 based on what you saw tonight. Awesome.
Okay, well, I guess I'm getting ready to introduce someone. So, but Ms. Bernadine, are you ready to do the interview and everything? You set up and ready?
Sure.
Okay.
You're gonna introduce, and I'll take it from there.
But before I introduce, I'm gonna play a little something for y'all to get y'all sights geared up for who's getting ready to come in here real quick. So hold on 1 second.
Yo, Queen G. Go to work. Man, go to work. The game bugging out here. Word on the street, you miss all media. Go to work. Teacher, educator, author, actress, writer. You got books streaming, audio books right now. Comedy therapy 1 and 2 on. Just dropped, still standing. What would you say to the people that still don't believe you in this?
Some might not know me, and others know me well. Queen G, CPT, but my name is Nicshelle. I'm in the studio like CBD, and they know I go to work like BDK. They all want to know where I got this spit. Same streets as Easy E, Stupid DJ Quick. Wells Friends, El Segundo, Central, Wilmington, Venus and Serena, CPT at Wilmington. I hold a mic like Dolomite down for the culture. Strong black underground, old press spit like Eminem, but still feminine. Shout out to Foxy Brown, Lauren Hill, Lil Kim, Naked Stallion, and Cardi B, and none other than me, CPT, Queen G.
All right.
CPT. Wow.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Nicshelle Farrow, aka Miss Go to Work, aka Queen G CPT. She's here in the house.
Thank you so
Beautiful.
much. Thank you. It's an
Nicshelle in the
excellent
flesh.
presentation. Thank you. You did a phenomenal job. You know, they say that you hit a home run when you don't have any questions. And at the same time, it was so laid out in the slides that if you had any questions, all you had to do is just take notes, like you said in the beginning, and then review your own notes.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
it sounds like that's the embodiment of your audience. So absolutely.
Beautiful. Well, Bobby, thank you. Bobby, said we were going to have a special guest on tonight. Normally we do some testimonies, which is, a great thing, but I'm happy to have you on and just share, because Bobby said you were interested in CBD. But when I heard your song and I see it here, I see CPT, but it sounds like CBD to me. I'm like, she needs to make us a song because I'm ready to hype this. I'm ready to hype it. So what does go to work mean? That's your catchphrase. So what does that mean?
Yes, it's my mantra. So it's self-motivational and it's motivational for others. I did try to copyright go to work, spelled T-O, but D-A is Ebonics for T-O. So that's why it says go to work. Absolutely. Absolutely. So it's motivational. I've been a teacher for 22 years. And with that in mind, I just always wanted the children to stay focused at all times. So when they were starting to have a disruption or start to be disrupted, I would just remind them simply, go to work, go to work. Because if you concentrate on the work, you won't get in trouble. So and then they started creating pennants, and it was pennants all over my classroom and everything. But there's another artist that has go to work as a song, so I wasn't able to copyright it, and one of the suggestions was go to work.
Go to
and
work.
I like it because it has God in it anyway,
G-O-D, that's right, God. I love it, love it, love it. I also hear that you've managed to create a lot of books. Like over 200 books. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, mainly, most of them are work books because I'm about that work.
Okay.
So I have a series, 3 different series of workbooks, but most of them began with poems. I just started writing poetry. So, and then it led into, I want other people to write their poems. So why not simultaneously create workbooks so people can write their responses or how would they end this poem? Instead, it's not about me. I just really became an author because I wanted to encourage my cousin who it seemed like she threatened me for 7 years. I'm gonna become an author. I'm gonna become an author. And then it was like, okay, well, let me help you. There's this free program and so on. And that's where that came from. So absolutely.
Oh, that's beautiful. Of course, CBD is my main thing and why we're here. But what are your next set of goals for Nicshelle Farrow?
Oh my goodness! Not only am I a new music artist, I would like to become provide music for other people. So I want to be an engineer. So that's my next aspiration. So with
Wow.
CBD, making everybody feel wonderful. At the same time, we know music helps everyone feel wonderful. So it works hand in hand. So I thought that that would be, to be musically inclined as well, to provide instrumentals for people along with products, help. And so I'm a supportive person. Absolutely. So I'm here as support for Bobby Buck when he told me initially, okay, great. And absolutely, it works hand in hand, because most of the people I know in the industry, they do the CBD, not only CBD, but more so THC. So
Yeah.
absolutely, it's right up their alley. But a lot of people our age are getting older, and their needs is not the same from all the dancing they was doing back in the day and everything like that. So it works hand in hand.
Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. So why don't you share now with our audience what you'd like for us to remember about all that you do, the all-encompassing.
Absolutely. And that I'm an edutainer. So I'm an educator and an entertainer. Simply, I just holistically, I want everyone to be well, feel well, and promote wellness. So with that in mind, I also have a master's degree in education administration supervision. My minor is health. So CBD runs along with that. You get it? Absolutely.
Amen.
So, and we need the music. Music helps everything else move. The internet, the stories, the TikTok, movies, film. So why not? So that's where I'm at right now.
That's beautiful. Last question. I'm not going to keep you all night, but what would you share to inspire upcoming youth? I know that you're a teacher, but how would you inspire, people behind you?
Absolutely. To focus on those multiplication facts, because you want to multiply your money like compound interest. And if that means CBD, rubbing it on the knees of your grandma, your G-mom, your auntie, your uncle, if it means for you to read a book, read the literature to somebody that's not able to see well, but they'll feel well, then that's what we need to do. Absolutely.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, we are going to be delighted welcoming you to the wonderful world of Wakana, because just hearing, I'm just meeting you for the first time, but your spirit speaks to me, and you're a people person, and you would be able to share this, because if you get your hands on our Extreme Pain Rub 400 and touch anybody with it, they're going to be knocking on your door saying, we want some more of this. And the great thing about it is they don't even have to knock. They can just go online and order it. I have people telling me, I'm not leaving your site until I get my order in.
Nice.
I mean, it works that well. So beautiful. I have a couple of people online that I'd love to get a testimony. I mean, one brother has MS, and he shares his story and how he's using CBD and products. So Lewis, I know you're muted down. You might have had some of our products. So you can just unmute, share a little bit.
Nice.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. I first met Kat. That's Bernadine. She's the captain of this ship. I first met Kat on Melanated People, and as a smoker, as a stoner, proud one, I ran out of my medication, and I was sitting there saying, man, MS is sucking all the energy out of me and pain and agitated. I mean, it's sucking so much out of me. It's like I'm out of the pool and it's a mosquito. That's what it was feeling like. And Kat was saying to me, have you heard about Wakana? And I said, no. And then she introduced me to the product, and I'm a product of the product now. She rolls, test out the product, the flower, and from then on, I was sold, because I haven't really smoked weed until because I always saw it as a rich guy thing. And then I was like, okay, now I can smoke it now. That's cool, it's whatever. But then I was introduced to CBD, and it's like grown man style compared to weed. I'm sitting there like, whoa, wait a minute. So it really changed my mind and my life from whenever I'm having a episode with MS. I'm like, okay, I know how to deal with your ass. Just take some of the flower, smoke it. Also, the essential oils. I forgot to say this last time, Kat. Our essential oils, especially the lemon,
Yes.
is so tasty.
Mm-hmm.
I put it underneath my tongue, closed my mouth, and felt like I took me a nice glass of lemonade.
Nice.
It was so
nice.
tasty. The flower burns.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for sharing, Louis. And the one thing that I tell people, you know, if money isn't an object, definitely jump in, name your dispensary, have it for 30 days. And Deborah, if you could, Louis, thank you so much for sharing your story. And I know that you're calling in from Maryland. So thank you. Deborah, can you just share either testimony? Yep.
All right. Well, I was on the 8 o'clock, and I want to thank Bernadine for doing a phenomenal job at 8 o'clock and again at 10 o'clock. I am a dispensary owner and happy to be one. I have used the product, the hair product, the peppermint oil, and the extreme pain relief cream, 400 milligram. I used on my then fiance, who was having arthritis in his fingers and was having a problem closing them. Bernadine came over, rubbed both of his hands together, and we could have counted to 10 by the time that pain had left his fingers, and he was able to clench and make a fist. And his response was, now I can hold my wife. So we know that it works because he is not easy to please. But I wanted to say, because I've been listening, I listened to a lot of news and found out that Paul Pierce from the Boston Celtics, retiree, Snoop Dogg, and Magic Johnson all bought their own dispensaries and are now CBD distributor owners of their own business. Yep. And all I can say is, you know, these multimillionaires have not joined in a business that wouldn't make them any money. So it's about time we get it together. We just finished Juneteenth, or we're still in the month of Juneteenth. And we need to own our own.
Amen. Amen.
Yes.
So if anybody else, Deborah, thank you so much for sharing your testimony and the testimony about, you know, others who have their own dispensary. So everybody who was on, phenomenal job tonight. Thank you all for sharing. Nicshelle, girl, looking forward to more music from you. Want to read more of your books. We look forward to welcoming you on the Wakana, the Wakana train. Welcome to Wakana Nation. If you're on Facebook, we have a group called Wakana for Life, and there are over 12,000 of us on there already. We'd love to add you there. Bobby, you can just send her an invitation to invite her to Wakana for Life, and Melody, please invite Kim. And I see Lorinda Hawkins Smith, and I have Hawkins in my family. So when I saw your name, girl, I was like, ooh, that might be my cousin. That might be my cousin. So, yep. So we'll have to talk more about that because we're Blacknose, Hawkins, and Young. So Hawkins is definitely part of the family.
Yeah.
So, Kim, I want to congratulate you on winning some gummies. That was right on. I'm glad you were on, and you are a guest of. Who are you a guest of? Oh, Melody. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And Bobby, thanks so much for, being co-host, and Melody for being co-host, and Nicshelle, I love you, girl. Thank you for sharing Wakana with me from Texas into Boston. I'm in Massachusetts. And, Bobby out in California. I don't know. Nicshelle, where are you located?
California.
California as well. Lorinda, where are you, honey? Where are you located? Cali? She out there in Cali, Bobby. Okay. Yeah. Deborah's here on the East Coast with me. And Lewis is out in the middle. He's in like Maryland somewhere. Are you in Maryland?
Yep,
I think so, Maryland.
Yeah,
Yep.
I call it the Mid-South. That's air quotes. The Mid-South, Baltimore.
Mid-South, yes. look, South. Okay, not really West. Okay, not in the middle. Okay, all right. I stand corrected. But I hope you all have enjoyed your Wakana experience tonight. It is the top of the hour, and I'm going to release everybody so that you all can go off into the sunset, but all become Wakanapreneurs, because, it's a $7 billion industry now. You can get a foothold in it tonight for free. And then share it with everybody. Paid.
And one more thing before we all log off. I don't know if anybody listens to Wu-Tang, but the song Cream, when Raekwon was like, them dudes got garbage down the way. Never mind on Walgreens and all them selling that CBD. That stuff is garbage on the shelves. Go to Wakanda.
Yeah, and I understand exactly what Lewis is saying, because all CBD is not created equal. And ours, it's like when you're a Black-owned company, you have to be better just to be considered equal, And we are better. I am so proud to represent Wakana, because Wakana represents me well. Proud to be a Black woman in America, proud to be with this great company. And I just look forward to doing great things with all of you. So with that being said, Bobby, I've got nothing. Go ahead, yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I did a little experience last night. I got the gummies. Thank you for. I got the other two, the Danger Man. He said he hadn't tried them yet, but I did. I think I should have tried it earlier. I did. I tried 10 o'clock or 10:30 last night, and then also I put with the power up under my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I slept like I was tripping. I was like, yeah. I said, I'm a big boy. I chewed the whole thing.
No, you did not, Bobby Buck.
I said, it tastes. I'm like, this ain't gonna do nothing.
Bobby Buck, Dr. Rita told you start low and go slow. You ain't listen. Byrne told you cut it in quarters. You ain't listen. So now you're a product of the product, and I had you an experience.
Yeah, I see.
So what you gonna tell people, Bobby Buck? What are you gonna tell people?
Go slow.
Start low and go slow. Mm-hmm. That's what you get, Bobby Buck.
Boy, just to cover your tail, you could tell them you had a good night's sleep. Wow. Oh, didn't it?
That is so funny. And look, Melody knows she don't be taking the whole nothing. Melody knows she can't do that.
Ooh,
no, I'm a lightweight. No. No.
Me
Bobby,
too.
you got
Me
power.
too.
I'm a
lightweight
lightweight.
too.
Woo,
I've been smoking for years, and I'm a lightweight. That's saying something.
Now, I'm a believer.
Yeah, my daughter-in-law made that same mistake and took a whole gummy. Yeah, she was sitting on the couch giggling to herself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She didn't listen either.
Thinking this ain't gonna do nothing. That's what they say. So I did it. I sitting there. I started looking around. I feel the urge to lay down. and just woo. And I woke up. Stuff was on not stuff off the table.
Oh, see, you got it in, but you got a great night's sleep though, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you woke up feeling uber refreshed.
Oh yeah. I know I ain't gonna do it again tonight. I won't need another one for like about a week.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did listen to Kat when she said flower was powerful. I was like, I'm gonna smoke it. This ain't nothing. I don't feel it. Next thing I knew, I was asleep calling beds. When I woke up, I had a whole joint still there. I was like, what the?
Because I told him, what I tell you, only take 2 or 3 puffs and put it out.
Yep. I did
It's
it.
a pre-roll, Nicshelle.
I went 10 and I just went, okay, there's nothing. I went 10. Next thing I know, I was waking up 3 o'clock the next day because I was back asleep. I was like, wow, never mind.
But you weren't in any pain though, were you?
Nope. That was some of the best sleep I had in a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. I love when people give their testimonies because your testimony is always unique. Your testimony is unique to you. Johnette was on our 8 o'clock call, and she's a good friend of mine since I believe it was like 19, like in the 80s is when I met her, like late 80s. She couldn't put her hands up over her head and do her own hair. And I sent her the gummies, Bobby, cut in 4. So I took the gummy out and I cut it into 4 pieces. So she took 1/4 a night for 4 nights.
Okay.
And the next day she woke up, she was able to braid her hair in box braids plus add hair. So she was able to add the extensions in her hair before she realized what she was doing. When she called me and said, Vern, I did my hair. It was the first time in like a year and a half that she was able to lift her hands up over her head. It was incredible. But I was crying. I was crying because she's my friend. I mean, this is somebody that I know that I was able to get out of pain, that I was able, she thought she had to have a rotator cuff surgery. She no longer had to have that. And now she's a dispensary owner. Michelle, that's Johnette Hayes. So yeah, so she's now a dispensary owner and sharing this business, is great business. And she invites more people to the Wakana for Life page than anybody I know. Who's that, Kim? Hi. Oh, how beautiful are you? Hi, sweetie. You're on mute, so I can't hear your beautiful self, but I'm glad you joined us.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, beautiful. I'm glad you joined us tonight. Look at those long braids.
Yeah.
My goodness. What a cutie pie.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for that, Miss Kim.
And I shared
All
before,
right.
and I'm going to make this really quick. The 400 milligram pain cream is my new perfume. That's my new perfume scent. I just love it. Okay, I'm done. Yep. That's it.
So, you know, I normally, let me see if I have it up. If I do, then I'll be able to share it. If not, I'm just going to let everybody go, but I'm going to see if I can. Let's see if it's will allow me to. Let's see if it's down the bottom. If it is, I'll be able to share. Are you all seeing Messenger?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. I was trying to see if I could show, Deborah, you know what I'm looking for, right?
Yes, I do.
and I'm trying to figure out how or where they are. Because they're not just, you know, okay, so in Messenger, trying to see who I sent it to. I'm gonna have to cue them because it's not just sitting here, it's usually on the bottom. So it's not there. I have a video of a lady who used the extreme pain rub on her, and she just, it was so amazing that she was able to walk after 2.5 years when she couldn't before. But I can't find it. It's not cooperating.
Yeah.
It's not cooperating. But I wanted to be able to show her, because her testimony is just incredible. So it wouldn't have to be Mr. West's testimony, Ms. Deborah. If you have just a couple, just bear with me a couple of minutes, and then I'll find one to share.
He's being extra pleasant tonight. I've been on the phone
is
since
he?
8 o'clock.
Oh, you've been on the phone since 3? Oh my goodness. Okay, I might have to just, let me see if you all can see this.
I've been 400 by Wakana. 2.5 years. What? I've been in pain. 2.5 years. 2.5 years. And I just sat you down. I just met you like a second ago, yes, and rubbed you down with some Wakana 400 extreme pain relief. And what happened? Pain gone. Right hand to God. No more pain. Look. Look. So you like that? I have braces on my ankles. Oh. I love it. I want to buy it right now. What does it cost? It's $59.95, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Every cent, absolutely. Yes. So God bless you and keep feeling good. Thank you so much.
So this lady has been in pain for 2.5 years, and she stood up and said she's not in pain anymore. I said, so why are you limping? And she said, because she said it was a sharp pain going through her leg before. It's not anymore. She said, I'm limping because I was used to limping for 2 years.
Okay. So you gotta get your walk back. Girl. All right, girl. She said 2 years in pain, and look at her running up the street. Stop that. Just relax. Okay. I think she's happy. I am very happy. With extreme pain relief, 400 milligrams. All right, Miss Kim. I need that in my orders in? Yes, she's already placed her order. She said, I'm not leaving your side until I get it in. Right on, girl. Praise God. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you enough. Wakana for life. Being in pain and not having no relief and no end to that pain is a hurtful thing. I thought it was. And you don't even have your braces on now. I took the braces are right here.
They're pocketbook. She stopped wearing them.
My God. The braces, I had them on.
So I don't have to tell anybody. I just met her at Deborah's house and rubbed her ankles. And the time I rubbed them, it took 2 minutes and she was out of pain. And she thought she had to go have surgery. She's been limping for 2.5 years. And that's why when she stood up and she walked by me, I said, why are you still limping? You said you're not in any pain. She's like, because I'm used to it. I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I said, well, if you're not in any pain, walk. I said, get your walk back. I said, girl, get your walk back. Get your sexy on. So that's what I was saying before. And so I just encouraged her and I just said, I'm gonna start filming. I'm gonna tape it. She said, I don't care. And that's when she started running. I was like, stop. I don't want her to hurt herself, but she's just like, I feel so good. And I spoke to her, this was like 3 weeks ago. She's got her order and she's walking and happy and braces in her pocket. She don't even keep them anymore. So that's her testimony. So right on, Wakana, and that's the power of what we have. So I hope you all will come on and jump on board, try our products for yourself, order a dispensary. If you order the 219 kit, you have 30 days to say, okay, I got the 219 kit. I want that full crown, and you just pay the extra, the $7.99, and you pay the extra, and then you get the full crown. They send you the rest of the kit. So that's another option. Or you can put 50% down on it today, and have 30 days to put the other 50% down. So there's all kinds of options. Or if you say, look, girl, I don't see where no money coming from. I don't see nothing. You come in for a free test drive and you have 30 days and you go out and hustle your business. In my first 2 weeks, I earned $1,600. Didn't sell a single product. 8 of my friends bought full crown jewels. They gave me $200 for each one of them. $1,600. And just yesterday, I told the 8 o'clock call this, but just yesterday I sent a message to them and said, oh, I see I have $4,800 in my wallet. Can you just send me $4,500? They sent me an ACH for $4,500 yesterday.
Okay.
I said to my husband, do you have any bills that need to get paid? You owe either, K's or Macy's, or he said, oh, I got a Home Depot. I said, how much you need for Home Depot? He said, only like $400. Cash out. Bing.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm able to do it with Wakana, so it's beautiful. I encourage you. If you are in the hesitancy seat, I encourage you to get a fire lit under your tail right about now and just go ahead and do it. Deborah just got married, Mrs. West. Oh, she changed it to Deborah West. Go ahead, girl. She done changed her name.
Yes.
So Mrs. West just got married last week.
I saw that.
Yeah, so she just got married last week, or 2 weeks ago. But so I told Mrs. West she needs honeymoon money. She needs a whole bunch of stuff. I went and bought a banner. I'm about to do some vending events. I bought me gummies. I bought the Delta 8. This is the bottle of Delta 8. And Wakana's having a special. Buy 3, get 1 for free. So this is the Flight 50. This is the one, Bobby, that ain't no joke. So I bought 3 of these and they're gonna send me 1 for free. I also bought, Louis Lamb will appreciate this, 30 pre-rolls.
Yeah.
So when I do my vending event, I'm gonna be right there. What you need? You need pre-roll? What you need? Anyone? I even got King of the Jungle. So I got some KOJs and I'm gonna put King of the Jungle. I'm gonna make some labels and write on a little Ziploc bag, KOJ, King of the Jungle. And I'm gonna put a $10 tag on them and I'm gonna sell them for $10. And they come with 15 in there. So you make $150 on a $59 bottle of, so it's like double your money. A whole bunch of stuff. I learned all that during that 9 o'clock call at 8 o'clock Central Time, but it's 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. every day they do a call for us. It's like a motivational moment. It's like 15 minutes or so. Sometimes it's 20. And it's with Melissa Boston. It's with the Pillars. Phyllis Nash, Melissa Boston, Dr. Van Pelt. Yeah, so and Rita McGuire does a couple of programs for us during the week. So just come back, join us, get on down with us. Bobby, you're gonna end with some Soul Train music or something. You got your Soul Train music?
Oh, I wasn't ready for it because I was getting ready for just Miss Go to Work, but we can get ready for it next time though.
Oh, okay. Well, if you got a Miss Go to Work, she have another song?
No, we can take it out with the one I just played.
Take it out with Go to Work. Right on.
What you gotta say? You muted.
Do you know he's on a song Still Standing? Bobby raps too.
Oh yeah, I'm on the song.
Oh, play Still Standing then. Nicshelle,
Yeah.
let me make you a co-host. You can share it yourself. Go ahead, girl.
Go to work. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What, I gotta go to Spotify? I could go to Spotify?
You can go anywhere, share it.
Oh yeah. Okay, got you. Let me see.
Yeah, we want to hear some more music.
That is hilarious. Bobby Buck is on the song. So I have to go to Spotify here.
Yeah, I can go on YouTube if you need me to.
Oh, okay. Somebody pull it up.
Oh, that's what you're gonna do? Okay.
Share the YouTube, Bobby.
Yeah, it's on. Okay, go to work. He know where it's at. Go to work.
Oh,
he know he a rapper.
You want to go to work? Bobby, you want to go to work?
No, he not on that one. That was the first one I did by myself.
But,
okay.
Let me find it real quick then. Hold up.
Yeah, because I only did the hook on the song where he's rapping. He got a whole 16 bars.
All right.
Like, sometimes it takes other people to elevate you, you know what I mean? Or remind you, especially if he been on CB he been on some other kind of products. No, I don't know what it had THC in the CBD product you had last night.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That's why he said he don't need enough for a few days.
Oh yeah, he done forgot. He done wrapped the whole 16 verse.
Is
that a towel under there? Watch your head.
All right. Let's see. What?
Miss Mel, I muted you down. I'm sorry, girl.
Queen GCPT. We still stand. South Central Cartel, Big Prodigy, Clinton Wayne, DJ Silky D, Bobby Buck, URG, and your truth. West Haven Blast, we still stand. Look, we all need to rock together, because we all on this rock together. Let's face it, we can power the data. Need a helping hand, the color of the head, it shouldn't matter. Government show the head, it's about damn time. Can't fight amongst each other, it's about mankind. Set your alarm, wake up with your eyes on the prize. Like a baker in the kitchen, wanna watch the cake rise. No protest in the streets, cops with guns blazing. As we all rise to the occasion, it's one nation. No more sitting in the belly of the beast. And no more fights, people call it the police. It don't matter the time, it don't matter the place, and it don't matter your race. You can start today. I'm not gonna lie, you ain't gotta like me, but I'ma do the right thing like Spike Lee.
Freedom fighters, fight for the cause. Still the streets marching, still stand. We're still stand. Every life on the planet has standing here. Like Eddie.
So when I say stand, I'll die for Sandra Bland. Come on.
We still stand. We're still stand. Freedom fighters, fight for the cause here. Still in the streets marching, still stand. We're still stand. Every life on the planet has something here. Still like to get justice.
Well, no, look, brother, I'm gone before I made it. And motor-minded people thought a brother was shady. Hustle-minded, taking care of my baby. My family, Roy, Sweet Bob, Uncle Sam.
You got to warm me up. You got to warm each other up because I am freezing.
Ain't no jealousy, ain't no price right. Every nation, zero city living with the people yelling, screaming, impeachment. So-called, they were people that listen. The read between the lines with the government intention is me, with the roots of all evil. Because if money was gone, that's a nigga they be standing on. It ain't mine, Bobby ain't blind. Drink some wine, cause I ain't giving up. It ain't mine, Bobby ain't blind. Drink some wine, cause I ain't giving up.
All right, Mr.
Go to work.
Mr. Bobby Buck. Heard you spitting them, baby. That was all right.
Yeah, she pushed me on there. I wasn't ready, but she made me ready.
Well, that's all right. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Nicshelle, because that's what folks need, a chance, an opportunity. Y'all killed it.
Go to work, go to work, go to work.
Y'all killed it.
Indeed.
Go to work, go to work.
Yeah, it's a long song, so I told him to scroll over to his part. Absolutely, go to work.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And see, we're still standing even after CBD and THC. No.
Oh yeah, remember us three are Leo. Anybody else Leos on here? I know Birdie said you're Leo. Yeah. All right. Anybody else?
3 Leos on, right on.
Yeah, go to work.
Yeah.
Go to work.
Yeah.
How y'all celebrating this year?
I don't even know.
Well, Melanie just had a birthday was it last week, Mel? 2 weeks? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, right? Last weekend.
Happy
Absolutely.
lady birthday.
Thank you.
Look, she getting Delta 8 for her birthday, so it'll be delivered tomorrow. Look at Bobby's face. Bobby's like, go slow, start low, and go slow.
I already know. Believe me, I know.
I'm gonna go to Delta 8. So I'm gonna get her some.
Who's that?
Go to work, Nicshelle.
Oh, Nicshelle. Oh yeah, she need to try them Delta. Look at her. She's like, no. Look, quarters. Gotta cut it in quarters. That's it. It tells you right on the packet. It tells you cut it in quarters. I mean, you can read it for yourself. It says cut it in quarters.
And Bobby went against the instructions?
He sure did.
Wow.
No, I'm like,
and Nicshelle, how about this? We have some of the gummies like in a 4-pack. So this is Delta 8 in a 4-pack. And you could get 4 for like $19.
Oh,
so I can sell them 1 for $10, or you can buy 4-pack for $19. So when I'm out doing the samples, yeah, if they want to try it, then on the spot, I would do it for $10. But they can get 4 for $19.
You said if they want to try it on the spot.
$10.
Oh
King of the Jungle, $15.
Go to work. Go to work.
Just make sure they don't take the whole one while they standing there with you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because they wouldn't be getting home too quick.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
You might have to assist them home.
Yeah, no, we don't want that. So I have been trying to get all the vending events that I can get my hands on.
Yeah.
So have you done sunburn?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I'm gonna do another one. I was just telling somebody that I ordered, a bunch of stuff. So the pre-rolls, the gummies, the things. I also bought the sign, Nicshelle. It was like it's a 10-foot sign. It's on a standalone, a freestand. It's like $169, but it's a tax write-off. Look, I need me some write-offs with all that money that I earned from Wakana. So my kit, the $998. The sign was $168, and then anything that I buy for supplies, the ones that I'm giving away, I'm still writing them off. Even though I'm getting paid, you can write it off. So I got all my receipts. I'm gonna give them all to my tax guy, saying all this is getting written off.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna sign off, everybody. Good night.
Okay, all right.
All right, Miss Mel. Good night.
Good night, Melody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks again,
Okay,
Brian.
well, thank you. Absolutely. I'm gonna try to finish this video.
I'm gonna follow you, Melody. I'm out of here too.
All
Y'all
right.
have a good one.
Very good.
You too.
Okay.
Great time.
Thank
Everybody's
you.
out.
Thank you, everyone.
Love it.
Thank you,
Love it,
Michelle.
Brian.
Likewise. Thank you.
Love it. Love it.
Oh.
Peace.